The 5 best ways to start your nofap journey as a beginner, total beginner. If you practice nofap and implement it into your life, then you can live a happy, productive, and successful life. And that. So, yeah, man, welcome back to my channel, guys. Stay Woke Conversations. Yes, sir. Now, before I get started, though, make sure to obey the algorithm by smashing that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and if you want to go your mind, body, and spirit, then feel free to join the Patreon. Link in the description. So let's get to the video. This video right here is for people that are totally beginners to nofap, to start the nofap journey, to be productive, to be focused, to be hardworking, fulfill their duties as a masculine man, and become the best version of themselves. So I'm gonna break it down step by step. So number one is set clear goals. So why do you want to start nofap? What's the purpose? Is it to abstain from porn and masturbation? Do you understand? Porn and masturbation. Is it to build self-discipline? Is it to be productive? Is it to reach spiritual alignment? You know? Is it for religious beliefs? Wherever your goal is, make sure it's clear and definite. You get a bit of paper, write it down. And throughout day-to-day journey, as your nofap journey gets hard, whatever, or you face any difficulties, any challenges along the way, which you will 100%, always remind yourself of what's the definite, why did I start in the first place? If you relapse or something might happen or whatever, you're not enjoying the journey, whatever it may be, always remind yourself of what is the definite purpose, why are you doing this? You read that, oh yeah, because of religious beliefs. Okay, you do that because to abstain from porn and masturbation. Yeah, check. Then that's the foundation first and foremost. There's no point starting nofap journey blindly and without the purpose and meaning behind it of why you're doing it. Otherwise, it's pointless. Whatever you do has to have a purpose and meaning. Whether it's that you started that business or whether you're working out, whether you're eating healthy. You know, anything that has a purpose and meaning behind it. So that was going to remind you, keep you in check of why you're doing it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So important to set clear goals. Make it very clear and specific. Do you understand? So that's number one. Once you tick that box, then you move on to step number 2. We just need to educate yourself. So understand the benefits of nofap. You know, and then mental level, physical, the benefits. Understanding, watch videos on success stories or on YouTube or TikTok on people's success stories on what they've experienced on nofap. You know, watch the people's transformation videos from day 0 to day 90, how they transform themselves, how they look to how has their life changed. You know what I'm saying to you? So you look at the purpose, the benefits of nofap. You know, people's transformation, and that will then hold you accountable and responsible. Just that, so you know exactly what you got yourself into in the first place. That's what's so important to educate yourself on nofap. So important. If you do not educate yourself on nofap, then what's the point even starting even? Because you don't know the benefits, you don't know the values, you don't know the purpose behind it. You don't know the rules, nothing like that, and you're just doing it blindly. That's the thing. If you don't educate yourself, you might be like watching porn. You think that, oh, that's nofap, but it's not. You have to do your research. You have to do your homework, collect data, and then work with that data. So in order for you to have nofap as a lifetime contract. But it's a lifetime contract. It's not for part-timers. It's not for a short period of time. It's a lifetime contract from today all the way to your last day. So educate yourself. Number 3 is create a support system. This is important. So you can find, if you go on social media, you can find communities on Discord groups that are on the nofap journey. So they share like tips on how you can't prevent relapse. You know what I'm saying to you? What to do, what not to do. You get all this information, all this support information which you will need along your journey. So you prevent the relapse and get the whole benefits of nofap. So you can join nofap communities or you can join like-minded people, which you'll find in Discord groups anyway, but like-minded people whether your friends and family want nofap, boom, that helps because they can support each other, feed each other, and that. Somebody falls on the floor, you get them back up again, and then get them back on track. So very important. Like my people, go on YouTube, go on the internet, find Discord, type of Google, so Discord, nofap Discord groups, join, and where you can get all the information, you get people with positive messages, motivation. So you make this nofap journey a successful one. So that's number 3. Number 4 is identify triggers and develop coping strategies. So let's start with what is what's triggering you? Is it boredom? Is it social media? Is it a lack of purpose? You don't got a schedule? All these things and that, you identify what the trigger is. The trigger is on the course you to your relapse. And by the way, check the videos I've done on nofap on nofap based on how to prevent relapse. So identify the triggers where it may be. Once identify the trigger, then define how you go. We need to then create a strategy to cope with that. Do you understand? To combat that. So if you are bored, then you need to find things to do. You can play an instrument. You can go outside for a walk. You can play a sport. If you are social media, if you're addicted to social media, you delete all the apps or unfollow all the females. That for example. So whatever it may be, whatever that you're struggling with, and I need to combat that with a solution, with a cure. But if you're not able to identify it, then you're not able to find a cure. You have to identify exactly specifically what the problem is. Then you're able to where you could overcome the problem by providing a solution. Simpler. That's how it works. So that's number 3. That's number 4. Number 5. Replace your habits with positive activities. So again, according to what I was saying before, is that if you're suffering social media addiction, boredom, or loneliness, wherever it may be, you need to find alternative activities. So if you're bored, you need to go and play your sports, read books, make videos, play an instrument, write songs, whatever you're passionate about, go and dwell upon that. And the more you're able to dwell upon that, or self-development, to keep growing yourself, things that make it bring you value, and you're able to express yourself, that make you happy, then that's the cure then to prevent your relapse and that. Just that you want your dominant thought to be so dwell upon that, then you're gonna completely forget about that you're even nofap. If you're gonna forget about it, this is where I'm going from. Because you're making the days count, you're not counting the days. So replace it with positive activities. If you stress, anger, whatever, you don't feel good, you're not in a good mood, then what do you need to replace it with? Okay, you need to go outside for a walk, that you're gonna smell fresh air, sun's out, and you feel good. Or you're gonna go and do a workout, or you're gonna get down and do some push-ups. And that's gonna raise the vibration, make you happy, make you joyous. That's what it should be. That's what you should be throughout the day, all the time, as much as possible. This is where I'm going from. So replace the habits with positive activities. That's step number 5. So like I said, that's the end of the video. How to start your nofap journey as a beginner, step by step. I gave you 5 steps. Quick recap: number 1, set clear goals. Number 2, educate yourself. Number 3, create a support system. Number 4, identify triggers and develop coping strategies. And number 5 is replace positive habits. So that's the end of the video. If you're bored, you watch this video all the way to the end, then make sure you smash the like button, hit that red subscribe button. Feel free to join the Patreon if you want to grow your mind, body, and spirit. And I'm also available for 1v1 consultation calls. Also, if you want to become the best version of yourself, become your God-like self, because you owe it to yourself. So make sure to get on that. So that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you will be successful on your nofap journey as a beginner. Let's go.